Welcome back to Homebodylive. Today is May 1st, 2020. I cannot believe it is May. Happy May. My name is Andy.
I'm Ben.
Thank you for joining us for some community conversation and exercise.
As has become customary on Friday, we are going to just do a nice long stretch. If you are looking for something a little bit more intense, check out some of our other low impact exercises where Andy usually leads the exercise and I do the seated modifications. But today, it's Friday, we're going to sink into the weekend with just a nice stretch.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Awesome. Just as a reminder, Ben and I are both seated. We're barefoot and we're working on a non-slippery surface. If you would like, and for safety purposes, feel free to have on trainers or also join us in working on a non-slippery surface. Okay, just have to have that plug in. So I'm going to actually start by standing. Ben is going to be doing everything seated, and then I will also join him in the chair. So I'm going to start with my feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. And let's stretch our arms up to the ceiling. If you are able and can do it safely, you can look up towards your hands. The only reason I would advise not to do it is if your balance is off, and that might send you falling. I don't want that to happen. Good, and then you can bring your head back to center. Let's grab on to one wrist, and then you're going to pull your body towards that side. You should feel the stretch along your side body. And you can even look up again towards the ceiling underneath that arm.
That feels great.
Right?
Down the whole side.
Exactly.
Wow.
Good. Slowly come up towards center. Switching wrists. And then pulling the other way. Again, pointing your nose and your eyes up towards that ceiling. Just gives you more of a stretch. Good. Back through center slowly. And let's do one more on each side. So switching wrists. Breathing. Breathing out. Good. Up through center. And switch. Good. Up through center. And let's relax your shoulders down your back. Let's roll them back.
While we are getting settled into today's stretch, just a reminder to subscribe to our YouTube video, which you can do, our YouTube channel, just by scrolling down a little bit and hitting the subscribe button. And as always, we are growing and getting more and more viewers, people part of our community every day, because our viewers, our friends are sharing Homebodylive, so please continue to do so.
Good, and let's reverse that circle going forward now. So really bringing your shoulders up towards your ears. So kind of creating that tension and then releasing it away. So it's like closing in and then an extreme release. Exaggerated release.
This feels so good.
I know.
For those who have joined us before, you know that I have serious trouble kind of
like isolating your shoulders.
Controlling my shoulders and isolating them, and this just feels really great.
Good. I'm glad. All right. Shake it out, side to side. Just want to loosen everything up. Good. So again, releasing your shoulders down your back. Let's cross one arm over your chest and hug it in. Squeeze it really tight with your shoulder away from your ear. Good. And then that same arm is now going to come up and around and just go down the center of your back. And then you can gently pull with your opposite hand. So again, I'm just pulling down the center of my back. And try, I know it's really easy in this position to kind of like stick your butt out and like arch your back, but try and keep your core, so instead of arching, you kind of want to plug everything in. The stretch has nothing to do with your back. It's really all about your tricep right now and your shoulder. Good. And slowly release. Switching sides. Good. Hug it in. I hope everyone gets outside to enjoy the beautiful weather. I know up and down the East Coast it's supposed to be really, really nice this weekend, so hopefully in other parts of the country it will be as well. behind. Again, it's so easy to get into this arch, but really plug in and then gently pull on that elbow to bring it down the center of your back. Good. And slowly release. Good. I'm going to sit down. So let's stretch our lower body. My inner thigh is really tight right now, so some of these stretches are a little bit selfish for me, but let's open your legs out wide. You can, if possible, I'm sitting at the front of my chair. You can keep your feet flat, or if you want a little bit more of a stretch, go onto the ball of your feet. And you're just going to press with your hands to like open up your legs a little bit wider. So you should feel a stretch around your inner thigh, maybe like your groin a little bit. Do you feel a stretch there?
Yeah, especially if I even just engage my core a tiny bit.
Totally.
Like rotate forward a little
Good.
bit.
And then if you're looking for a little bit more, again, totally fine to stay here. You're still stretching and engaging those muscles. But if you want more, you can go down into your elbows and then push away on one side.
You're going to stay up here.
And then switch. That's fine. Good. And if you're switching, I'm going to go twice on each side. Good. So pushing out. Like resisting. I'm like resisting my legs almost from like turning back in. I'm really holding them out to the side. Good, we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So now sitting towards the back of your chair again. We did this one last Friday. That felt really good, so we're going to do it again. So you're going to be twisting. We're just twisting our spine. So you can bring your arm up and around to the back of your chair. And then grab onto the side of your chair with your other hand. And try and look, gaze over that shoulder. So our body tends to follow our eyes. So if you're looking more, you're going to get a deeper rotation. Good. And then slowly come back towards center. And now let's rotate the other way. So arm up and around, holding onto that chair, and gaze follows. All right, let's stretch out our ankles and our feet. So I'm gonna do one foot at a time, straighten one leg, and let's just roll your ankle. So really exaggerated circles. And I can hear like the bones in my ankle and my feet cracking as I do this.
Same.
Good, and then reverse the other way. So really going through that like point and flex motion. Circle your foot all around.
I actually feel this in my calf.
Yeah. Especially when you flex, you're
Yeah.
stretching your calf a little more. And that's actually what we're going to do next. We're going to do point and flex. And this stretches like every muscle in the back side of your leg. Good. So toes go out and then pull toes towards your body. Awesome. Good. Bend your knee and then we'll switch sides. So straighten the other leg. We're rolling our ankle. Good. And this is good to do if you're just sitting on a couch or in a chair watching TV or eating.
Great call.
Yeah. Reverse. Good. And then we're going to our point and flex. My left leg is much tighter than the
Same.
right.
Wow.
Oh.
Crazy.
I've noticed that my feet have been hurting a lot lately, and I think it's because I've been walking around barefoot everywhere. And if you have flat feet or ever deal with like plantar fasciitis, it gets worse when you're not wearing shoes. So if you're like me, it might be a good idea to start putting some shoes on, or at least socks on, or something. I know they've been selling like really nice supportive slippers
That's a
on
good idea.
Amazon. Yeah. All right, and relax. All right, our last thing to stretch is our neck. So again, sitting up tall, booty at the back of the chair, and we're going to gently, actually, sorry, I want you to lead the head tilt with your head first. So bringing your ear down towards your shoulder, and then you can add your hand to add a little bit more of a stretch. The reason I like to lead with your head first is because the hand is just there for like an extra ounce of stretch. It shouldn't be you pulling on your head. It should really be you initiating it with your own head. Good. And then for a back of the neck stretch, you can just angle your nose towards the ground in that same position and hold it there. Good. I like to massage the back of my neck too. Good. Point your nose back towards the front of the room and then release. Good. And let's do the other side. So head goes towards, your ear goes towards your shoulder, then you can add in your hand.
Whew, that feels so good.
Mm-hmm. Point your nose down towards the floor. Rub the back of my neck on this side. Good, nose towards the front. And then slowly release it up. Good, let's just do some head circles. I like to do a U. I don't like to bring my head all the way back. I feel that it closes my tendons, especially after we just spent a few minutes stretching it. I want to keep those muscles elongated. Good. Take it at your own pace, going side to side. Good. And when you're ready, we'll meet back in the middle. And let's try something a little bit different today. So instead of just our regular inhale, exhales with our arms up and down, I'm going to ask that you breathe in and bring your arms up overhead. And you're going to hold your breath at the top. And then when I count to 3, we're going to release our arms, but kind of with like a dead weight. So they'll kind of just drop at our sides. And we'll do it 3 times through. So breathe in, arms up. Hold it at the top for 1, 2, 3, and breathe out, let your arms drop. Let's do it again. Breathe in, arms up. Hold it 1, 2, 3. Exhale, arms drop. Good. And last one. Breathe in, arms up. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, arms drop. Awesome. We hope everyone has a great weekend. We will see you back here on Monday for a new exercise posted at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Stay safe. Have a great weekend.